Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You're here with Diva. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So today's pick a card reading is another one of what is it that you need to be aware of, okay, regarding this woman, this man, this child, this co-worker, whatever it is, okay? So you have 6 piles here. So you have the Crow Tarot, deck 1. You have the Dore Tarot, deck 2. You have the Vice Versa, deck 3. We'll go with this one here like this. We have the Dulac, deck 4. Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot, deck 5. And Rider deck, deck 6. Okay, so choose with your intuition, with your gut feeling. You can also go with the one that resonates the most with you, or you find it more attractive than the other decks, or it reminds you of the person you're here for. Okay, so choose with your intuition and I will start the reading. If you do find this video helpful, don't hesitate to hit the bell, subscribe to my channel, to comment down below. Whichever way you want to connect, you can do so. Okay, so it's simple. Okay, so if you wish for it, you do it, put the action, manifest it. If not, then I completely understand. Okay, so we're gonna start with deck 1. Welcome deck 1, whoever chose the Crow Tarot. Let's see what is it that you need to be aware of regarding this person. So mind you, all the readings from now on might be a one spread card reading, because I have changed as a person, and I find we just need to focus on the most important thing regarding the situation, and with one deck I believe it's enough. I do not need to distract myself with many more cards, seek for answers, because in some way I'm realizing that I'm over analyzing instead of discerning and perceiving. Okay, so that is why I'm going with one card spreads, and it's way more simpler for me to focus, not distract my energy, because it's more concern that's connected with energy leakage when I'm channeling. Okay, so I found where the issues were, so from now on perhaps it's all about one focus, so it's one intent, like one point I will focus on, and each one of us are different. And how can I reach the most of you all without really playing with your boundaries technically, and me, because I'm playing with your boundaries and I'm not able to know when to stop, and it can be very overwhelming for many people out there. Okay, so technically it's also for my well-being, because I'm not leaking my energy, I'm preserving it and contributing to the society in the most, I'm not gonna say easiest way, but the most comfortablest, because life needs to happen effortlessly when you're aligned with your purpose and you are walking one step at a time towards it. So I had a lot of awakenings these past few days, past few weeks, and I'm sharing it with those who want to, because it seems like you guys want to know what the changes are in my life. These are the changes. Okay, so in some way the delusion is gone. No more delusion, and I understood where the delusion came from, the source of it, and I'm consciously living my life now. Okay, I believe I want to consciously live my life, and I have reasons and I have intentions. So thank you very much for supporting me till now, loving me, praying for me, for those who did, thank you so much, and for caring about me, caring about my well-being. Thank you so much. Okay, I really hope you take care of yourself, which I'm pretty sure you do. So let us see what is it that you need to be aware of regarding the woman or the man you are here for. Be it it's a woman, a man, an older person, a senior, but just one card. Let's go with this one. So what is it that you need to be aware of? So this one, we have the Six of Wands energy here. So no, actually it's the Eight of Wands. This looks like an unpredictable situation where you're flying and you're feeling like you're being attacked. Okay, but the crow here does not look disturbed by the situation. But it's a beautiful sunny day and there are sunflowers around. So this one, perhaps, what is it that you need to be aware of? So there is a message that's coming towards you. A crow or a raven, it's power, mystery, intuition. Okay, and wand here is ego, passion, life force. So I mean, it's normal. There is like ego, passion, and life force, and then power, mystery, intuition. But the ego will block the way your intuition works if you allow it to take over. Okay? But number 8 is an infinite number, it has many possibilities. But this way, in this one, what is it that you need to be aware of regarding this woman or this man is that perhaps this person might be very intelligent, very intuitive, very mysterious. You do find them very mysterious, and they do have power, this woman or this man, okay? And they do have enough power to face other people's egos, could be, and to follow their passions or to not allow their passions to take over this one. Because sometimes when you're very, very passionate, your intuition might not, collaborate well, even though it's the other way around usually. So whenever you're passionate, your intuition might be overwhelmed, because when you're passionate, there's an element of intensity that happens. And you want to act, you want to be a bit reckless, or like you have a lot of energy to put outward. But this one with the Eight of Wands, for me, it's a traveling card. So this person might love to travel. This person likes ambition. They do have a lot of life force. But the fact that the crow is flying in front of the crow, like the ones that are kind of like against it, so I feel like there's an element of attack here on the crow, even though the crow does not seem that bothered. Okay, so this one, perhaps the person might be attacked by other people, let's say, but it's not it could be serious case, as it does not need to be. You'll be the judge of that. But what you need to be aware of, it could be more like a characteristic of this person, that this person likes to be unpredictable and they're good at it, and they're a passionate type of person, and they might have an ego, which is normal. Okay, they have a lot of life force, they're mysterious, and they're a freedom lover. That's one way you can go. There's another one, that this person loves to travel, which could go hand in hand with the first energy I channeled, which we did. Second one, it's more if I'm going literal and I'm trying to discern the card art here. During a sunny day, perhaps this person will be there's something unpredictable that will happen to this person, but this person will not be bothered by it. We're gonna go with the simple way. Okay, so that's it. And when will this happen? We have refocus and stop waiting for it around June, which is a logical time because you do have flowers that are blooming, but June, it's more spring, summer. end of summer. No, end of spring. And time is still unknown. Okay, so this one, it's time is still unknown. What else can I give you as divination? Nothing from here. Okay, so dealing a relationship with an older woman, you will need to deal. Okay, so your situation might be with an older woman, or this person might be an older woman. Okay, and we have ego, triumph over trouble, obstacles. So with this woman, older woman, you will be able to have triumph over troubles or obstacles, or this woman has the ability to triumph over troubles, obstacles, which is also something that is kind of like here, you know, like wands could be attacks, obstacles, or challenges, or troublesome situations. But this woman, if this, I mean, the person who's in person, if I mean the symbol of the crow could be connected to them. Okay, so the crow, the person is represented as a crow. Okay, and the crow here technically is an intelligent animal. Okay, it's an intelligent bird. It has the sensitivity, it has the intelligence, and it's very friendly. I mean, there's good things connected to it and bad things, but symbolism wise, it's an intuitive animal. It's a power, it's symbol of power, which is connected with crow too. And you have intuition. Okay, so triumph over trouble, obstacles, and dealing or relationship with an older woman. But this woman, whoever she is a powerful person, a force to be reckoned with. Okay, so it's like that. That's what I channeled. Okay, this is what you need to be aware of regarding this woman or this man. Okay, so but it's mostly an older woman. Okay, that's it. Now, deck 2, whoever chose Gustave Dore Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us see what is it that the viewer needs to be aware of regarding this woman or this man. Let's see what I need to discern or channel here for you guys. One card only. Okay. This one is the 9 of Pentacles. This reminds me of an oracle in Greek time, but at the same time, Gustave Dore is an artist. It's a known, famous artist. Let me just check quick what it means here. Even though I have my own information connected to it, but I also don't like to discard the information in the guidebook. One second. This is definitely a single woman you're dealing with, but a woman who has knowledge, is well educated, for sure. In this one, she's playing an org, like those intense pianos that you hear in cathedrals. So the one you also hear in Beauty and the Beasts, second movie of Beauty and the Beast. It's like a big piano, but it's linked to the walls, and it's like intense. It has an intensity, and she's playing it. So So it could be a woman who knows how to play an org. I think that's the word, org. And she's intense, that she creates those, and or she likes it. Or it's a woman that lives in the cathedral. This one, you do meet her at the church, and she always plays the piano there, perhaps, could be. This one with the pentacles. So she might be single, this one. What you need to be aware of is that she's pretty single, this woman. But she likes to play the org. Okay, so she is a prosperous woman. She's prudent. Salvation, success, realization, certainty, discernment, which we do see here in the picture, because she is more like present in this picture. She looks prudent, but she looks sophisticated. She does look like she's self-realized, and she does have certainty, and she's able to discern. She has the ability to discern. So it's a very prosperous woman. Yeah. Yes. This one is a woman that's very abundant, okay? And she's able to inspire others. She's able to lead others. She's able to be part of a community. She's very central, this one, and pretty present. Okay, so it's a very strong feminine figure, this one. And she might be single, this one. This is a single person, okay? But person with experience, a person that is present. Their presence is very significant in the community. And personally also, they're a very established woman or man, but this is mostly a woman, okay? Her presence alone speaks a lot about her character. And having her in the community, many people rely on her. Many people are very grateful to her for all the volunteering, the donations perhaps that she offers in the society. No need to hurry with her. Perhaps if you're a candidate, let's say, like you're a bachelor, let's say, or you're interested in her. This one, affairs with your family. You will have affairs with your family. Then you have getting together with friends. So there will be a period where you're going to be gathered with friends. Romance is in the air, perhaps connected with this woman. And then you will receive a gift from this woman, or through this woman, or yeah, like that, or from family. Okay, so this one, this is it. Okay, so this is no need to hurry. You don't need to hurry. Okay, no one's going anywhere, obviously, but I would still suggest you interact with her if this is a love interest of yours. Do not allow anyone to, don't miss out on opportunities, obviously. That's when I would say that. But you know, make your intentions clear, but you don't need to hurry. This one, if you have marriage in mind, or you have your eyes on her, make your intentions available to her, and obviously be respectful. But then again, you will be you, and you will need to face whatever you need to face. But this one is a single woman, and these are her characteristics. Okay, that's it, that's all. Have a beautiful day. Now, option 4, or I mean, I'm saying 4, but it's 3. Deck 3, whoever chose Vice Versa Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us see, what is it that you, the viewer, need to be aware of, or you wish to be aware of, you don't see it, so you're asking the tarot or someone to let you know about it. So this one, what is it that you need to be aware of is that there is an element of investment. Okay, so there's money that will be invested. Be it connected to you or connected to the situation, but there is money here. Okay, so the coin is the main element here, but it's going to be invested on the female. Okay, so we have, actually it's a male, Venus. So the okay, I understand. I get it. Venus is love, creation, and pleasure. So the money will be invested on love. It will be invested on creation or on pleasure. Okay, so this one, perhaps you might have a suitor, or I mean, this one, it could be two things. It could be about the person. What you need to be aware of is this person likes to invest money on things that bring them beauty, luxury, pleasure. Okay, they like to create things. So this one would be the type that if they like to paint, they're gonna invest money on paints. If they like to go to the theater, they're gonna invest money on theater, because theater is pleasure and it's art. If it's a person that loves to take care of themselves, it's very Venus energy. So the Ace of Pentacles, the money is invested on beauty, on luxury, on creation, on pleasure. Okay, so I'm the type that likes to put money on these things. Okay, so I like to spend the money, kind of thing. The other thing is, it could also be in the form of, I want to invest in you. I want to invest money on you because I love you. I want to invest money on you because I feel sexual energies. Because creative or creativity could also be sexual energy. Now, sexual energy could be on many levels, many frequencies. But this one is more authentic. Okay, so I will not go objectifying you. This is more in a form of, I want to please you. Hence why I'm investing the money to please you, to what do you call it, like show you that I love you. Okay, this one, it could be in the form of, you're already in a relationship with this person, and this person wishes to buy things to show you their devotion, to show you their affection. Okay, so this is what you need to be aware of. Now, if this is mostly for love. If you do like this person, you want to encourage them, then you are going to encourage them. If you're not interested in them, then obviously you just need to be aware of that this person is eager to invest in this opportunity of love for you or towards you. Okay, when is this going to happen? We do not know if this is a man or a woman, but from the hand of the guy, I think it's going to be mostly a masculine figure. Okay, so it's a male. It could be a woman as it could be a man. Let go of it all for now. So we're recommending just to let it go. And what we need you to know, a two-faced friend. So you might have a two-faced friend and dealing or relationship with a woman. So perhaps this woman is a bit, this is not a woman, but you might have a friend that is a woman that might be two-faced. Okay, then you have success in general and good fortune. Okay, so good fortune for you. I'm very happy to hear this if you are interested in the person I am talking about here, whoever you're watching this for. Okay, that's it. That's all that I had for you guys, and congratulations. Only and if only this is the suitor that you wish to attract in your life. Okay, if you do, then I'm very happy for you. That's it, that's all. Now, deck 4, whoever chose Edmund Dulac. Edmund Dulac also was a story writer, a fantasy children's book writer. Okay, so his art is definitely very beautiful. He is born in Toulouse, France in October 1882. Dulac obtained English citizenship in February of 1912. He passed away in Toulouse on May 25th, 1953. Edmund Dulac is considered one of the most famous and important illustrators of the Anglo-Saxon world, particularly in the golden age of illustration that went from the end of the 19th century to the beginning of the 20th. His art developed throughout different phases, covering illustrations for books and magazines, caricatures, and even banknotes and postage stamps. The most distinctive trait of Dulac's work, the very trait that makes it extraordinary, fitting for tarot deck, is its ability to evoke both the element of a story and the world behind it within the same scene. For Dulac, setting and costumes become a canvas for human emotion in both their greatness and their simplicity. In his images, human and majestic elements coexist and strengthen one another to reach the unified result. This deck is both an homage to the great artistic work and a tool for reading the tarot, which is what we're doing. And Dulac's art becomes a medium for the traditional meaning of the arcana to resonate with the intuition of the reader and the current. So you will be also participating in this. And the meanings suggested hereafter can be a guide to use the deck. They help interpret the card and its image using one's intuition, and they provoke keywords that allow for an immediate reading for whomever may need it. Okay, so we will use the guide, but definitely I gave you a little introduction about Edmund Dulac. And he was French for sure, but apparently his impact was immense in this Anglo-Saxon part of it. Okay, so it's more British somehow, even though it's not British, but it's part of England somehow. You know, England has many parts to it, but Anglo-Saxon, I believe, is connected with United Kingdom. Whatever. Not important. We can do some research, or you can do some research regarding it, but I gave you a little introduction about the artists. So we will only be using one card. This is a one card reading spread. So what is the viewer... Okay, what does the viewer need to be aware of? What is the awareness that we need to convey here to the viewer regarding the person they're here for? Okay, nothing in particular for what I'm getting. You know, I just wanted to know about the tarot deck, perhaps. But let's say you are here, you want to be aware of something. Okay, we'll go with two cards, but I usually just want one card. Okay, so let us see what is it that you need to be aware of regarding this woman or this man. So we have Six of Cups in reverse, which I think is the story of the sugar. Oh my god, I don't know the name. I'm not really good with all the titles of a children's book. You'll have one with the Sultan, which I think is either the king or the queen of or this is the emperor. No, this is the king of pentacles. It might be the Sultan. Let me check. We have Six of Cups, but the Six of Cups, just to know the story. Okay, so let's go ahead, but this one, it's in reverse. So the story behind this is a girl says goodbye to her grandmother after having spent time with her in her house full of flowers and toys. The little one is on a boat ready to leave, and the two look upon each other affectionately, sharing a beautiful moment, building memories, hope of reliving them. But I believe that this one is in reverse, so we will have faith that what you need to be aware of is that the grandmother and the granddaughter perhaps do not have a good time together. Okay, and yeah, the grandmother and the grandchild, like the grandchild, are not in a very harmonious situation. So there is some disharmony in the relationship. Then I have coins. Bear with me. So swords. Okay, so this is the King of Pentacles. So this is a man. What you need to be aware of regarding this man. He gracefully invites a beautiful maiden onto his boat, which is already decked with all sorts of riches. All that he owns, he has conquered and maintained. Despite this, he shows himself to be gallant and courteous. Ability to invest and reap profits from labor, love for the good life. Okay, now this one, it could also be in the form of, this is definitely a sultan. Whatever he has, he worked hard for it and he gained it, but he does not flatter himself with what he owns. Or even if he is rich, let's say this woman, this man, he will treat you with respect and he will be gallant with you. But if he does have a child who does not have a mother and you are the woman he is courting, let's say, the child and the grandmother do not have a good relationship together. Okay, so this is what you needed to be aware of if you're dealing with a single father that is very gallant, very well off financially, but who's courteous with you, and he is investing in you. If he does have a daughter that his mother is taking care of, just so you know, their relationship is not good together. Okay, they do not enjoy each other's presence, the daughter and the grandmother. So divine timing is at play here in this situation. And that's all we had to tell you. And with divination is new home, new attitude for you. What else? So if you're getting married, that is. Okay, so to this one, or things are going, let's say, a specific way. Then you have older men, so dealings or relationship with an older man. You could also be dealing with an older man, perhaps. And you're a maiden yourself. Could be. And involved with the law, then you should accept valid criticism. Okay, so you should accept valid criticism apparently here. So new home, new attitude for you. Dealing a relationship with an older man and involvement with the law. So this, Could be many things, but you will be involved with the law, perhaps connected to the new home, your new attitude. And if you're coexisting, your neighbor is an old man, let's say, or you're married to an old man, this one, only if you're consent to it, of course. I don't know what age you are, okay? So I had a maiden here, so I'm assuming there's a maiden with a man. But the man here does not look, we can't say they're old, it's just the beard and the hat and the accessories could be a bit overwhelming, even though the age might not be older. As it could be that when you're courting this one or you're getting courted with this one, you will need to go to a new home, a new attitude, and in this new home there will be an older man that you will need to deal with, be it it's a gardener, it's a neighbor, it's a person that lives next door. There will it could be you're dealing with an older man and this involvement with the law is not connected to the old man, but you should accept valid criticism connected to this old man or involvement with the law. Okay, divine timing is at play, and that's that. Okay, so this is all I had for you guys, and if you want to dislike, comment down below. It's up to you, okay guys? I'm channeling as per what the images are, telling me, okay? But with the Six of Cups in reverse, technically this one combined with the King of Pentacles, if I'm not going with the pictures, it's more like there is a married person and your relationship with this person is not like a friendship and companionship kind of thing. It's like that. Or it could also be that what you need to be aware of is that this person's child is not well taken care of or is being neglected. If they have a child, you'll know. And this is a married person, or this person was married, and or you're dealing with a married person, and what you need to be aware of. I mean, this one, it could be you're here about a married man and you want to know what you need to be aware of. This man has a child, a daughter. Overall, it's more like a daughter. His daughter might be growing up with her grandmother. Okay, but the grandmother is not, like, the relationship between the granddaughter and the grandmother is not very good. Usually it's shocking because it's the other way around, but who am I to kind of say it's right or wrong? We never know what happens in a household, okay? So based on the information I have on the cards, that's what I discerned. But mind you, please get yourself proofs or validate what I'm saying in the form of observe the reality when you have the chance. If ever you get to meet them with their child, like, look at it and then ask questions. If you wish to play with, go there, okay? I'm not encouraging anything. I'm all for boundary keeping. So you will know if you wish to go further more in the situation. Now this one, we're assuming that this is more you're asking about a third person. It's a colleague, a boss, a manager, or a team lead or something of sort, It's like that. Now, whoever chose deck 5, the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. You're succeeding, you're flowing, you have, you're following your dream. You're up there perhaps for some of you, but does not matter. Your hands are gifted, and please take care of your hands if your hands are gifted, okay? So you'll know, whoever I'm reading to. So we are gonna go with one card only, so just relax with me as usual and let us see what is it that you need to be aware of regarding this woman or this man you're here for. Okay. So what is it that the viewer needs to be aware of? So we have introspection. This woman who you're dealing with, this is mostly a woman, okay? We don't know if it's a single woman, but this is number 9. So it's the Hermit card. Yeah, Hermit card is my yogi or guru or Adi Yogi card, okay? So even though it's described as a woman here, yeah, it's number 9, not number 10, number 9. Okay, introspection, for me, what introspection means is you go within and you discern from within, which is the whole concept of Kriya, I find. It's to discover what life from within, or to be able to discern how you behave. So in some way, it's more like let's say I'm acting a specific way. Let's go with I watching myself. So I start videotaping myself and I start talking to myself. And after I'm done talking with myself, let's say I sit down and I just rewatch this video that I've created talking to myself, and I listen, I witness myself, technically. Nothing is right, nothing is wrong, but I discern it, kind of thing. So in some way, it's more to have the third eye perspective from outside. You know, in chemistry classes, they teach you change your point of view, like from where the eye is looking. Is it zooming in, or is it zooming out, or is it switching the angle? And that's how perhaps you'll get more introspection. But this introspection is inside, what's happening inside oneself, and ability to go within and to discern, to be aware of self. So it's more like a Shiva Shakti element, because Shiva is the stillness, but it's the consciousness, and Shakti is the energy that's creative. So here in this one, regarding this woman, what you need to be aware of. So this is a very transformational woman, like Kali or any like divine deity, I find, female deities, but Kali is more intense for me. But this one is not intense. I don't have the tongue outside and the eyes that are wide open. I have a more like closed eyes, so it could be like, okay, I'm not gonna go into Indian goddesses, but introspection for me, because I have a guru, going with that one, and I've been studying a lot about Indian deities, all the goddesses. I don't know their names, all of them. But this one, mostly there is a fire. So there is a sacred fire. This woman is holding the wand on which there is a sacred fire. But she's not even holding it. I mean, is she? She is. And there's flowers here around it. And it's snowing. And she has a crown on top of her head. It's like a hat, but okay, let's go simple on this. I don't know what gender you are. You just want to know what you need to be aware of regarding this woman. So this woman has introspection, which means that she has the capability to discern at a high level. She has the power to transform other people's lives, and she adores flowers, specifically this one. If you can zoom in and see it, if you want to gift her it, or it's the goddess perhaps, and if you want to like offer flowers to this goddess, let's say it's this flower. I don't know how you can find out what the flower is, But it's this one. Okay, so I don't know the type of flower it is. If I could, I don't have the. Oh, I do have the guidebook. Look at me, because it's all black, right? Pull from the stars. Trust what you receive. Mind you, let me just get the page. If there's a flower name, I'll let you know. If this is more like offering to the goddess. One. Major Arcana. Yes, so this one is traditionally the Hermit. A goddess wanders in a snowy terrain with only her wand to illuminate the way. She journeys solo with a vision of a flower manifesting before her eyes. This is a card of isolation, soul searching, and personal journey. Now is the time to be with yourself and process your energy. Go to the depth and see what's there. Be patient with yourself during this hard and revealing work. Often, when the goddess of introspection comes into our lives, it results in a personal evolution. You are journeying to the inner aspects of yourself, possibly even shadow forms, and once they are revealed, there is no going back, which is definitely what happens when you go through an awakening within yourself. Hence where spirituality comes. Technically, you are discovering big truths about yourself and should welcome them in as information to guide you. Look around as the universe wants to offer its support through signs and messages. Be gentle during this time as lessons come your way. Don't be afraid to take the unknown path. Tap into your fire and intuition. The night will be over soon. Keywords: isolation, soul journeying, inner guidance. So if this is about a woman, it's not, I mean it could be the message was clear. If you're here and you want to be aware of something regarding this woman, then we perhaps want you to perhaps go through an inner journey to vibe to them. Okay, so if this is one, if it's more to embody the goddess energy, this one is more to go within and to face yourself and to discern. When I'm saying face yourself, it's to accept who you are for what you are, okay, and to look within yourself. And by looking within yourself, you will learn about yourself more. And it's inner observation, technically, for me personally, but it mentioned it in a different way. But you are supported this time, technically, if this is about your own self evolution, or it's about what needs to be, what you need to be conscious of, perhaps yourself, so that you can vibe with this one. Could be. As it could also be that you do vibe with them, but what you need to be aware of is that this is more like a person that loves to journey within themselves, or that likes to evolve and expand, and that has its own inner guidance. So this one is a person that has immense intuition and likes their alone time kind of person, okay? But it's a hermit. She is a hermit. She likes to isolate her energy because she might be very receptive, or with her presence around, many people can go through transformation. She has a transformational impact on other people, and she has her own inner guide, which is her intuition. And she adores flowers, okay? And flowers for me are open chakras. Technically, it's more like when you look at a flower, each flower has its own essence, okay? not one is the same as the other. Even though they all look the same, they're different in their own way. They're part of the plant, right? But they bloom on their own, right? So it's not the same flower. It's all different flowers, and each has its own essence. Okay, so this one, it's a woman or man, mostly a woman, that enjoys the essence of each and every being. Could also be it. Okay, could be, but introspection is more to go within. So be it, it's about the woman you are here. You want to, what you need to be aware of is this is a very transformational person. So their presence can transform lives. Okay, but they keep themselves isolated, and only when it's needed of them, perhaps, or if the situation asks for it, let's say, based on their intuition and how they are in tune with their intuition. So this one, it's more a goddess. Okay, so I said it, there's many goddesses in Indian Hinduism, let's say. This one likes that type of flowers. So if you saw the picture, you could offer these type of flowers to the goddess, whoever you're worshiping, let's say, that you wish to embody within yourself. But mainly for you to be able to integrate her in you, it's to kind of go within. To go within and to face your shadows, to do some soul searching, to do some soldier writing. Anything will help, because whatever I told you, it's like in the form of, I decide to sit down and videotape myself and to talk about what my issues are, and then to sit down and reobserve and try to have like an open mind connected to what I'm saying, and to analyze somehow what are my patterns, what are my top patterns, what could be the source of it. Because when you're talking to something, right? You're not talking to yourself. But obviously those who talk to themselves have that connection, that introspection happening. This could also be in the form of a kriya, but the kriya, you don't talk with yourself, you just be with yourself, and you practice being with yourself, and focus on the stillness element, and focus on the silence, and to practice, separating yourself from your body and your mind, and being in that soul dimension. Like, that's more intenser. This one is more like a goddess. Okay, so it's more like a person that represents that introspection element. Okay, could be in the form of a deity you're worshiping, or it could also be if you're not into worship of God and goddesses. This is more just an aspect of this woman, as it could be about you and what you need to be aware of. Okay, but only if you're not the type. Okay, which I'll doubt, because I feel like it's more, I'm talking about a person for you. Okay, and I don't even remember, did I did not give you timing. So what timing is this? So 6 months from now, perhaps you'll go to her temple, or you will meet her in person, because goddesses could live in women too. We're all gods and goddesses based on if we have activated that in our life and we wish to live from there or not. Could be true, it might not be. Based on how you discern or how you see life, it's different. Everyone has their own perspective or point of view connected to that. So divination for you, let's say we have unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes in your life. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. That's with the mule. Then you have angel. Spiritual guidance, protection from harm, which I'm really happy for you. May it be. Dog barking, advice from a friend. Okay. Advice from a friend. You can listen to it or not, it's up to you, but use your intuition to make beneficial changes for yourself and for others, or for the situation, you know, so based on it. Okay, so Om Namah Shivaya. Thank you very much for watching me. Welcome. Okay, you can comment down below if ever you're coming from that point of view. If not, welcome to my channel, okay? Or Om Namah Shivaya for me is a sacred mantra I utter a lot, okay, guys? So it's just a way of recognizing other people, okay? So it's enough. And it's not the only way I recognize other people. It's just this energy. I feel like I should mention that, you know. Welcome. Okay, so that's it. That's all. If you want to comment down below, you want to subscribe, hit the bell, you're welcome to do so, if only you wish to. That being said, deck 6, whoever chose the Rider deck, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. Okay. What is it that the viewer needs to be aware of? I'm gonna go with both cards, even though I go with one card spread, but because we have a major arcana with a Knight of Pentacles, they're not in reverse, they're upright. So this one, for some part, there is an awakening connected to a serious investment. Okay, it could be two things. It could be that the message itself is that this is like a divinely guided person that comes in your life. They have traveled far to meet you, and they wish to invest in you. Okay, so this one, in some way, it's about that. Now the other one, this is more a different approach, is that this person traveled from afar to invest in your land, in your territory, be it to support you. But this one, there's much more recognition that's coming with this woman or this man. That's the main message. Second one, this could be more for love, but I'm not sensing love. This one is more business or career or ambition or material gain, like fields and soil. This one, there's a lot of awakening regarding the investment on soil, agriculture, fertile lands, okay, fertile and sustainable agriculture. This one, it could be many things, but what you need to be aware of in this time, in this period, perhaps environmental wise, many people are waking up to the fact that they need to cherish the soil. And there are many communities that are investing properly on natural, eco-friendly agriculture. Okay, this one is more like organizations like Save Soil, or Shiva, what is her name? It's a woman activist. I always forget her name, although I remember Shiva because it's the main word that it's a known activist and a woman that I respect immensely. Even though I respect her, I can't remember her name, which is such a big, like, but she has a big red spot on top of her forehead. That's how you'll know. I'll share her name for sure. Her name is Shiva for sure, but the first part of her name I can't remember. I should start remembering. But there's many people that are pouring a lot of energy and awakening many people. So this one, it could be about this woman or this man, but overall this man has traveled from afar to invest properly on the land. Okay, so this one is like that. When will this happen? When will this collective energy happen? Within a couple of months. So within a couple of months, whenever you're watching this, many people will wake up to the element that soil is precious. Sustainable methods to preserve biodiversity in a natural way is very important for our present moment, as it's very important for the future generations that are coming. So many people will start waking up to it collectively. This one, it's many people will start investing properly on farms. So farmers who have agriculture, that have a very natural way of growing their cows, because we are waking up. This one is a very good sign. I love it, this one. And I'm happy that collectively we're waking up to it, and strongly. So an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. So this one, in your case, you are aware, or you should be really aware of the fact that your family is important to you, and an emotionally secure family environment is important to you. And news of a birth or a new business opportunity, which I'm also feeling like could be a business opportunity coming your way. Okay, if there's no baby, it's a business opportunity, and this person is coming to invest properly in good biodiversity elements. Okay, and if it's not about business, this could also, no, this one is about the importance of soil, and many people waking up to it. It's collectively, many people are waking up to it, and they're investing big time on farms. So if ever there's farms around them, they're gonna decide to go buy food from farms, and they're gonna search for farmers that use proper eco, like not pesticides, not chemical stuff, because we have not waken, like many people are waking up to the fact that whatever they're buying, be it junk food, be it's like preserved food in cans and all, they're starting to kind of like realize where the diseases are coming from, where the problems with health or gender is coming from, because there's so many chemicals put in our foods. There are hormonal balance that's playing with our hormonal balances, and there are many companies that are going for like digital agriculture, where the food and the yeast and the nuts and the pulses do not even contain any nutritions anymore, because of the type of soil it's growing in, you know. So having a very natural, biodiversified soil will give you a more healthy, nutrition full thing. So the woman I'm gonna share, she has created foundations where they preserve authentic seeds. And seeds are very important because it's from the seeds that you get the nutrition, right? And it's authentic seeds that you do not want to lose, because we modify the seeds, and that was a very important thing in the past, you know, like centuries before. Many people tried to transform the agriculture, right? But now the agriculture has become so advanced, let's say, that technology even is being put in the nutrition. So there's no real element of authenticity connected to what you're eating. Everything is a preservative. Everything has chemicals in them. And it's not supposed to be in there, but then again, it's in there. And also, we're consuming chemicals, we're drinking chemicals, food and animals are consuming chemicals. So it's a lot of like ecosystem playing with the metabolism, playing with the DNA structures of plants. Now, if we're even going with playing with DNA structures of human beings, if you do some research, there is a ERMN, like a IRN. So it's insane to what point technology is evolving, but technology could be a support for humanity, but it should not replace the human being. We should not allow things to escalate there. But this one here, it's mostly many people, the collective is waking up to the importance of authentic soil, how to invest money in a slow and steady, patient way in flow with Mother Nature, technically. So within a couple of months, many people will wake up to it. But collective people will wake up to it in a very fast and intense way. People are going to wake up to it. And many mothers will also wake up to it, because you do want an emotionally secure family, right? You do not want kids that aren't like unstable, because food can play with stability. Emotional stability will also go with it, because if you're not stable, because what you're consuming is creating a certain weirdness, because what you consume is what you become. And if you consume certain types of, like Nespresso, okay, like for an example, I used to love Nespresso, and we still have the capsules, okay, but in the Nespresso capsules, there's a lot of chemicals, okay. So when you drink it, if you just stop consuming chemicals, you'll see that this area of your temples are not as tense. Okay, there's no weird sensations around your like jawline. But if you consume the Nespresso, this is for me. Okay, I'm talking with me only. And whenever I would drink Nespresso, I would feel like a weird tension. But this is because there's a lot of toxins in my system that I need to kind of play with, so that my lymphatic nodes will, detox my system. Okay, and I would feel the tension here, will make my heart pump like big time. But now it's because I don't consume as much caffeine, but we do have an espresso machine in my home, thankfully, and we make it with real espresso. I do not have the same experience with my espresso machine. If I consume the coffee from my espresso machine, I will not have those weird tensions. But if I were to consume my Nespresso capsules from an espresso machine, I will for sure have this. And it's not in my head, I've observed it. Okay? So what I wanted to say with the Nespresso capsules is that whenever I drink with it, it's easier for me to get irritated with things. I'm not patient. Things need to be like this. So my rudeness comes out because of what I drank. Okay, so the chemistry in your body has an influence on your mood and your emotional state too. We're not aware of it, but if you do observe, and you kind of just observe it, drinking this coffee, how you're feeling, drinking this type of coffee, how you're feeling, what does this one doesn't have. You can take the time to do that, but obviously many of us don't have the time to do that, right? So that's an example, technically. So I had to share it. That's it. Okay, so this this is mostly it. I do not have any signs of romance, even though the Knight of Pentacles sometimes before I used to go with romantic things, but it could also be in the form of what you're waking up to regarding this person. You yourself, or many people are waking up, is that this gentleman who you're here for is the type that likes to invest slowly. It's a slow moving type of guy. It might be a person that's single. It's a good bachelor. It's a person that has its head on the ground. You know, it's a grounded type of person. Okay, and it's the type that's more steady, more serious, and slow moving. Okay, and this could be you are learning that this is a good bachelor, or many women or many men around you are waking up about this guy's characteristics. Okay, so it could be two ways. Actually, not only two ways, three ways. And the form, this is a business, and there's a person who's coming to invest in your farm, on your land perhaps, or many people are waking up to it, and or it could be many people are waking up to the element that this is this type of person, and within a couple of months. Okay, so that's all I had for you guys. I hope it resonated. I hope you liked it, but at the end did it give you the awareness you needed to hear? Okay, so if it did, you liked it, you can definitely comment down below. You can subscribe to my channel if you have not done so. You can like it, you can give me a thumbs up, or hit the bell to get the latest notification. Okay, so take care of yourself. See you soon, and follow your dreams. You know, be grateful that you wake up every morning. Ground yourself. Take as many walks in the forest, barefooted as you can, obviously looking in front of you, and enjoy, touch trees, enjoy the presence of trees. Allow the wind to take, you know, over your worries. Cleanse yourself with proper water. You know, enjoy the water you drink. Be grateful that you have water, like that. Okay, so see you again. Have a good day. Bye-bye.